unhealthy air, especially bad for asthma sufferers, and unfortunately, it's going to stick around. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Kris Crocker to find out what we can expect heading into the weekend.
Oh, well, one little bit of good news. I just checked the Spokane Clean Air website, and the 515 reading took us in the unhealthy for sensitive groups range. So out of the unhealthy range, we're down in the 140s. That might mean that some of our city pools open for evening swimming. They did last night, so if you are hankering for a swim, double check and see if the pools are opening. Slight chance of thunderstorms overnight tonight. Quite concerning because they are not likely bringing any precipitation along with them, or they are, but that precipitation is evaporating before it reaches the ground, which increases the likelihood of fire starts. 67 degrees for an overnight low. Tomorrow, a high of 90. The possibility of those dry thunderstorms in the morning, and then the winds pick up a bit in the afternoon. Wind gusts to 20 miles per hour. Those southwesterly winds could help push some of the smoke out of the region, so we might see a little bit of improvement tomorrow afternoon. 94, our high today. 83 is our average high. No precipitation at the airport. Our sunset right at 8 o'clock. It is 93 and hazy right now in Spokane. Winds are light, very dry. Our relative humidity just 14%. It's 90 degrees currently in Coeur d'Alene with light and variable winds. Zoomed in on Doppler radar, here is Pullman and Lewiston. So we're way to the south, but this is the monsoonal moisture streaming into Oregon toward Washington. We've seen some thunderstorm activity over the Blue Mountains, and that is going to continue on a northeasterly trajectory into the LC Valley, portions of the southern Palouse later this evening. And this monsoonal moisture is joining forces with an approaching upper level trough. Here's our 24-hour forecast for you. I have the upper level winds on here as well as the surface features. As this trough moves in, combines with that monsoonal moisture, we get the lift for the thunderstorm activity overnight through tomorrow morning, continuing through the afternoon over the Idaho Panhandle. That is why for Spokane and the Washington Palouse, our red flag warning expires at 11 a.m. It continues until 5 p.m. in North Idaho. Overnight lows tonight will be down in the 60s in many locations, 50s for Deer Park, Samboy, and Colville. Highs tomorrow will be in the 80s and 90s, and anytime we tap into that monsoonal moisture, it may feel a little humid by our standards. That's the only time I hear complaints about humidity, is when the monsoonal moisture comes, but it's kind of laughable by other standards. But when you're used to relative humidity in the teens, you might feel it. I doubt we're going to get measurable rain in Spokane out of this system. There is a possibility further to the south that we may, and then we're back to hazy sunshine and above average temperatures through the rest of the 7-day forecast. May even bringing in more smoke early next week as our winds shift a bit to the north. So more smoke, Nadine.
Yeah, not good.
Hopefully not more fires.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you, Kris.